Hey, good morning. Happy Monday, November 25th, 2019. Good morning, good morning. Let's put down some caffeine. Come on. Before I get started with all my information here, see my mug? Yeah. I'm a proud Moose member, and if you're ever going to join a private club, check into becoming a Moose member. The reason being, well, there's a couple reasons, but the main reason, I've been a Moose member now for, I want to say, 17 years, give or take. And what I enjoy about becoming or being a Moose member is when I travel from state to state, town to town, city to city, I'll look for a moose, a moose lodge, because it's safe haven. You can go in there, have a couple drinks, usually inexpensive, decent meal, and you don't have to worry about most of the time. You don't have to worry about any fights or carrying on like that. And now the way it's been, and maybe it's changed now because I haven't been in a moose in a while, but when you would walk into a moose, you would give them your card, and they would say, "Oh, you're from Tower City. Welcome." And the first drink is free. Now, naturally, that's a beer, but the first drink is free. That's pretty cool. And some of the other benefits, unless it's changed, when I became a member back then, way back then, God forbid if something would have happened to me, and since I was an active member, a paying member, if, let's say, I passed away for one reason or another, my children got to go to college on the Moose. Now, it never happened, but that was one of the benefits of becoming a Moose member back then. Again, maybe it's changed now. You might want to check into that. But that's a nice insurance policy. You might want to think about that. And then they got a Moose retirement house for all Moose members, all right? And that's down in Florida. You might want to check that out. That's my public service announcement for the Loyal Order of the Moose. All right. Oh, and another thing. See how this mug is? Now, my one brother, Raymond, he's left-handed. And he's always told me little tidbits about being left-handed, how everything is geared towards right-handers. And I never thought of it, but he's absolutely right. Now, he had a stroke a number of years ago, and he said, "Ralph, try to pull your zipper up on your pants with your left hand. It's tougher to doo-doo." The zippers on the pants are made for right-handers because of the way the flap is on them, and there's a number of other things, like buttoning your shirt. It's geared towards a right-hander. These are all little things that you never think about until somebody brings it to your attention. And God, my brother's right, But now, getting back to the mug, all right? Most of your coffee mugs, if they're printed for left-handers. Okay? Now, I enjoy drinking my mug most of the time like this, in my right hand. But then you can't see the printing. Unless, of course, you get a fancy mug where it's printed on both sides. And most of the time that doesn't happen, because that's going to cost the printer a lot more money. Then he's going to have to charge you, and you're going to say, that mug isn't all that important. So that's why they only print on one side, to keep the cost down. But still, again, it's a left-handed coffee mug. And check out your coffee mugs and see if I'm not right or wrong. And probably the same thing with regular iced tea glass or whatever. But then again, you can't spin that around. If it's just printed on one side and you spin it around so you can hold it in this end, there won't be any printing on the other side of the glass. Just something to think about. Something to ponder today on Monday, November the 25th. All right, and what a day it is. I'll tell you what, it's a completely different day today than what it was yesterday. I mean, we got a nice little snow shower here yesterday. It wasn't supposed to happen at all, but it came down. It covered our grass, and we had slush all over the place. My granddaughter, Brianna, she was outside with her daddy, and they built a snowman, snow person, whatever you want to call it nowadays. But Sean, that's my son-in-law, he sent me a picture of Brianna standing proudly next to her snow person. It was pretty cool. And then Sean and his family, they got a new, I think it's a Cocker Spaniel. I could be wrong on that one. A little puppy. Let's say it's maybe 4 months old now. But they got it from basically birth, And yesterday was the first day it's seen or touched snow, and he videotaped it. That was pretty cool, to see a puppy for the first time hitting snow. Like, wow, what is this? It's running all over in the fluffy snow and flipping it up in the air. Pretty cool. All right, let's move on here while we put down some more coffee. Come on. Birthdays today. Mr. Ben Stein. Remember Ben Stein? Win Ben Stein's money? What was that, 15, 20 years ago maybe? But he's 75 years young today. Happy birthday, Mr. Stein. And his net worth is $20 million. Not too shabby. Very intelligent man he is, by the way. Amy Grant, the singer-songwriter. And I believe she started out either doing like gospel or country when she became famous. I know she started out at a real young age of, I don't know, in her teens. But when she finally made it big, I don't remember if it was a gospel song or a country song. And I think now, well, back then anyway, she flipped over to like a pop singer, I think. But she's 59 years young today, and her net worth is $55 million. Not too shabby. The next birthday, God rest his soul, John F. Kennedy Jr. He was born in 1960, and he passed away in 1999. I'll never forget that one picture where he's saluting the coffin of his dad. Anyway, like I said, he was born in 1960 and passed away in 1999 ironically in a plane crash, if I recall that correctly. His net worth, it's guesstimated, between $30 million and $100 million. Talk about a wide spread, I'm not going to question that. Percy Sledge, the R&B Motown / soul singer. He was born in 1941, and passed away in 2015. One moment, please. Okay, back at you. Back to Percy Sledge. Yeah, he was born in 1941, and he passed away in 2015. Great singer. When a Man Loves a Woman. That was his branding song, if you want to call it that. His net worth back then was $10 million. Not too bad. Today is National Blasé Day. So if you want to be just blasé about anything and everything, just be blasé, National Blasé Day, November the 25th, 2019. 3-day weather forecast for beautiful Tower City, Pennsylvania. Monday, being today. The high is going to be 50 degrees. What a comparison from today to yesterday. It was downright chilly, nasty, raw, snowing. It was, but it's going to be 50 today. The low was 33, and it's supposed to be sunny all day today. Although it's not beaming out there too much right now. Maybe a little bit later on it'll get sunny. But the high is going to be 50 degrees today in Tower City. Tuesday in Tower City, the high is going to be 57 degrees, give or take. Partly cloudy. And the low is going to be 39 degrees. Wednesday in Tower City, the high is 54 degrees. The low is 39 degrees. And a 50% chance of showers on Wednesday in beautiful Tower City, Pennsylvania. All right, let's go to Kansas City with Wilbur Harrison. What a great song that was. Showing my age, I know. But in Kansas City, on Monday today, the high is going to be 61 degrees. Nice weather there. Sunny all day today, supposedly. And the low was 41. And that's in Kansas City, Missouri. Tuesday in Kansas City, it's going to be a high of 59 degrees. The low's 34. And rain. 30% chance of rain in Kansas City on Tuesday. Wednesday in Kansas City, the high is going to be 45 degrees. The low is going to be 30 and mostly sunny. So if you're out and about and you're in the Kansas City area, in your motorhome or just sightseeing or vacationing, whatever you might be doing, there's your 3-day weather forecast for beautiful Kansas City. And as always, my 3-day weather forecasts that I pull up, they are always subject to change. So do your own research on those to make sure what I'm telling you is correct, okay? All right, folks, that's all I have for right now. I got to do some running around. I got some stuff on. Excuse me, I'm taking a Goodwill today. And I think that's about it. I'm going to see a mechanic down the road to get my motorhome in. I want the mechanic to take all 6 tires, four. The 4 back tires off of the motorhome, and I want them inspected to make sure that they are roadworthy. I mean, there's plenty of meat on them, plenty of rubber, but it was sitting for a year, in covered storage, but I want to make sure that there's no dry rot on those. Because I did have one motorhome a number of years ago, a Class C, and I was driving it back from New Jersey, I believe it was, and I had a blowout on one of my back tires because it was dry rotted, and I don't want that to happen. And that was a 27-foot Class C motorhome. I don't want Shasta. I don't want that to happen with this one. This one's a 34-footer. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So that's my story. All right, folks, let's put down some more morning beverage, if you will. I'll drink it the correct way, and now you can't see it. So, cheers and Ostrovia. It's my nephew's birthday's coming up here soon, or possibly it already has been. I'll have to check on it. If you know Roy T. Wojnarowski, check him out on Facebook, Roy T. Wojnarowski, and wish him a happy birthday. It's either now or the 22nd or possibly on Thanksgiving. But I'll check that out today, and hopefully I haven't overseen it, because then I'd have to send him a happy belated birthday card, But that's about it, folks. I'll talk to all you guys later on. Have a great day today, okay? Enjoy your Monday at work, if you're working. And those of us that don't have to work, living a dream. Almost living a dream, One of my friends down in the Keys in Florida, Gail Hargis, she sent me a number of campgrounds in the area where her and her husband, Don, are living full-time. Oh, I'm so jealous. But she sent me a number of campgrounds down there, and I'm going to do some research and maybe eventually make a road trip down to the Keys. Now, of course, she said to me, well, Ralph, now it's going to be expensive. I understand that. All the snowbirds are going south. And yeah, they're going to jack their prices up. But I'm not moving that quickly, so I don't think I'll be going down there, within the next couple of months. By no means. I'll do my research and get ready for maybe next year, God willing. I think it'd be senseless for me to go down there in the summertime, but we'll see. And then I was invited by a friend of mine and his wife to go with them, or meet them actually, down in the Keys, right? Key West. I think he said in March. That's still in the back of my head, brother. Believe me. All right, I'm going to go. I'll talk to you guys later on. Take care of yourselves. Lucille, I hope you're feeling better. You should be home by now, relaxing. Good for you. Tommy Lineweber, good morning. Tina, my daughter, good morning. And to all the kids, good morning. RJ, good morning. Chrissy, good morning. RJ sent me a letter, or text me yesterday. He says, I just got finished watching your video from Friday. Get off the politics, or something like that. I'm going to have to look at my Friday YouTube video and see what he's talking about. But hey, I try not to be too political on these good morning videos. That's the last thing you want. We got enough politics on TV. All right. Smile for me, guys. I'm going to punch you out in about 3 seconds here. Barbie, Ken, good morning to you. God bless you. Hey, thank your God for another day on earth. All right? And pray to your God for peace on earth. All of you. On 3. Going to punch you out. Cheers to Nostrovia. 1, 2. Natalie Polidor, good morning to you. 3, here it is. Big smile.